a bit too pinky for me. It's giving borderline crackhead. Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Sabrina and I also go by Swediary. On this channel you can find a lot of different content ranging from fashion, lifestyle, beauty, and the occasional travel. So if this is something that is up your speed, do subscribe down below, hit the bell notification for future upload. In today's video I will be sharing what's in my everyday makeup bag, and if you follow me on TikTok you would have seen an unboxing of my new vanity. This makeup bag is from Vuitton. It's the nice BB size, and also if you've watched my last vlog, my birthday vlog, you would have seen me go to Vuitton to look at the different sizes, and I ended up getting the BB size because I just felt like it fits more my lifestyle. The mini, it's a bit too small for me because I do have quite a bit of items and I'm planning on adding additional products to my collection, so that's the reason why I went with the larger size. And if you want me to do an in-depth review video about the nice BB size, do let me know in the comment section down below. So I don't want to keep rambling on and on because we do have quite a bit of products to get through, so let's get right into it. As I mentioned, I do have quite a bit of stuff in here. It's starting to get filled to the brim. I currently have some products in my Sephora cart that I need to add to my collection. So the first things that I'm loving right now, especially when it comes to my base and pre-makeup prep, are the Laneige sleeping mask. I use them not only when I'm about to go to sleep, but I use them pretty much every single day. I have quite a bit laying around the house. I have some on my nightstand, I have some in the bathroom, so I always keep them with me and I always restock because it's so good and it does help nourish my lips. So that's currently my favorite. Next on my makeup bag is my everyday press powder, and it's from MAC and my color is NW48. I've been using this powder for years. That's one of my favorite powder at the moment. And speaking of powder, I also enjoy a loose powder format. I always go for the Laura Mercier loose powder, pretty much empty, so I need to restock on this, but I love it. And the color, I can't remember which color I got, but it's definitely the darkest they had. That's what I currently have under my eyes. Love the powder, love the finishes, love how it photographs. If you're dark skin or a darker complexion, I would recommend the Laura Mercier. So moving on to foundation, I have a couple that I'm using on rotation. The first one is the Merit Stick Foundation. This one I love it because it's everyday friendly. This is what I use if I'm trying to do a makeup routine under 5 minutes. So I usually use it like Monday to Friday when I'm going to work because I don't have much time in the morning to get ready, and it's super easy to apply. I love the application. It's in a stick. I just apply it under my eyes and my dark circle, and it has like a decent coverage, so I'm not looking for a full beat face, but this definitely does the job in terms of evening my skin and also covering some of the darker spots on my face. And my color is Tiger Eye. Also in the stick foundation format, I like the Dior Forever stick foundation. This one is new. I haven't used it yet, but I did try it on while I was at Sephora. I got this during the sale. This is so good, and I find like the coverage to be medium to full. Again, similar to the Merit, this is gonna be my weekday foundation, like especially if I'm trying to get out of the door and just do a quick makeup routine. So I really love the formula in this one. I got to try it in store. The sales associate was able to apply it on my face, on half of my face, and I really love the finish and how it looks, and I love the fact that it doesn't oxidize, which is great, so no one wants to look like Oompa Loompa. Yeah, my shade for the Dior Forever is 7N. Next on the foundation list, this is also a new one on my collection. It's the House Lab Skin Tech Foundation. This foundation, I love the texture. It's buildable, so it's medium to full coverage. That's what I'm wearing on my skin right now. I did a full face. I love how it looks. It's a very hydrating. It just gives me a really pretty finish. Yeah, I just love how it looks. And also this one, the match was perfect, like similar to the Dior. This is really close to my skin tone, which I love. So this one I'm mainly gonna be using it for more of a, if I'm trying to do a full face makeup like glam like I am today, this is gonna be the purpose for this foundation. I don't find it to be like every day because I like the Merit stick foundation that I'm using and also the Dior. So this one is going to be for like weekends, full face if I'm going out. Now moving on to concealer. I have two favorites. Concealer, I have one that's like an OG LA Pro Girl concealer. This has stood by me. It's working, so I keep it in my collection. And I also have a couple darker shades for under my brows or if I'm doing contouring. But this one has been working. And new to my collection is the Dior Backstage. I love this concealer. I love the consistency. I love the color. I went with the color 6N because it's not too bright. Probably one shade lighter than my skin. That's the concealer I'm currently wearing. As you can see, it just gives me a very beautiful and finished look. And if you think we're shade twin, I'd say get the Dior. It's so good. The next thing you will always find in my makeup bag is lipstick, lip balm, any lip product because I just love how it looks. So I have a couple favorites in my bag right now. The first one is the Chanel Rouge Allure. This is the perfect red lipstick. I love the color. I absolutely love it. I love wearing this with an all black outfit and just slap on a red lipstick or have my hair pulled back. The other liquid lipstick that I'm loving, still loving, Fenty Beauty Icon lipsticks, and I have two different shades. The first one is Breadwinner and the second shade is the MVP. The MVP honestly is one of my favorite, and I love the application. I love how it applies on my lips, and I feel like the red color is perfect, especially for darker skin tone, because normally some red lipsticks tend to have a lot of blue in them or brown, but I feel like this is the perfect color. And the next one is the Breadwinner, and it's a deep chocolatey chestnut brown. I love it. This is perfect for the fall and winter season. So these two have been a favorite of mine. An oldie but goodie from MAC is the Whirl Matte Lipstick. This is what I currently have on my lips. It's so moisturizing, so nourishing, and it smells absolutely amazing. I love the neutral nude color, but brown girl friendly. So this one is definitely my favorite. Another red lipstick, I know you could probably see a pattern. I love red or brown lipsticks or neutral. There's no in between. So my other favorite red lipstick is the Dior Rouge, and this color is absolutely stunning. Love how it looks. Yeah, I have a lot of lipstick in here. I have another red one. This one is my least favorite. This is from Bobbi Brown. It's the Parisian Red. I don't know. This red does not flatter me. It doesn't complement my skin tone because I feel like I have too much blue. So when I put it on, I don't know, it just looks a bit off. But I love the texture and the consistency of it. And lastly, for lipstick, I have YSL 72. I hate how YSL named their lip products, but it's like this deep maroon red lipstick. Yeah, this one is my favorite, especially during the fall and winter season. And then we have lip gloss and lip balm. One of my current favorite lip balm is the YSL 6B. This is from the which collection? I can't remember, but it's the glow something collection, but I've been using this to oblivion. This is my everyday go-to lip balm. I love it because it reminds me of the Dior Mahogany Lip Glow. Similar color finish. It's like a really beautiful mahogany brown color. Love the application, love the duration. It stays on my lip for a long time. Even after I wipe, my lip still feels nourishing. Then we also have the Dior Mahogany color. This one is done. I have to restock, but similar to the YSL, it's the same color finish. This one is in the 020 Mahogany. Then we have the Fenty Beauty Glow Heat. I love this. I also have this on my lips. I love how it feels. It's a bit tangly because it's a lip plumper, but I just love the brown clear color. It's very complimenting to darker skin tone. And then another Dior Glow lip balm. This one is the 038 Rose Nude. I like this, but one thing about this lip balm, I feel like I have to line my lips because it can be a bit too pinky for me. It's giving borderline crackhead. I love it, but I just have to wear like a very neutral lip liner. And another favorite of mine is this lip balm from Kiko Milano. I've actually got this engraved in Milan while I was living there last year. So nice, just like a little cute little souvenir. It have my name, Swediary, and then front we have the Duomo. This one is really pretty. It's clear, it looks clear, but when I put it on my lip, it leaves like this very pretty pink tint. But yeah, absolutely love it. Okay, for primer, I don't go crazy. I've never been someone to splurge on primer, but one of my favorite primer is the e.l.f. Power Grip, and it does live by the name because this will hold on to your makeup. Like whenever I wear this primer, my makeup stay on forever. It looks flawless throughout the day. This is what I'm wearing. I did my makeup early this morning and it's currently almost 2 p.m. It does what it needs to do. So this is one of my favorite primer at the moment. Now for highlighter and blush, honestly, that's where I need to stock up. When I was at Sephora during the sale, I did see the Patrick Ta dual highlighter and blush. I need to go back and get it because the color I wanted was out of stock. But the first highlighter I have is also from Kiko Milano, and it's this beautiful champagne color. I love it. I also have it on my face. It's very subtle, and what I do, I mix this with my blush, which is also from Kiko Milano, and it's this beautiful burnt orange color. It's probably coming up more as pink or peach on the screen, but it's like a deep burnt orange, and this is the same thing that I have on my face. And also from Sephora, also this beautiful orangey color. The only blushes and highlighter that I have in my collection, as I mentioned, I have to stock up. There are some other brands that are on my radar and I definitely want to try their products. I'm not a cream or liquid blush type person. I like dry products, but I did pick up this Merit Persimmon Plump Balm blush. I love it, but I just feels like it's not pigmented enough for me because I do like my blush to show on my skin. I don't mind this product, but I won't be repurchasing. I don't know, it's just not my favorite. Next, for contouring, I love the Fenty Beauty Espresso Match Stick. This has been in my collection for several years, so it's working. I don't plan on changing it. It does what it needs to do, and I feel like it's not too harsh. I currently have it on my forehead, the inner crease of my eyes, and under my cheekbones and under my lips. So it works perfectly, so I don't see myself changing. The next item I have is the Dior mascara. It's in a mini travel size because I'm not a mascara person. It's either I have falsies or nothing. I don't know, I just love how my makeup look without mascara. And lastly, we have the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Color Ink. This is my favorite liquid liner. It's in a brown color, so I love it because it's not too harsh. I used to like a dark, sharp eyeliner, but not anymore because my routine, my makeup has changed, so I tend to go for more of a brown or neutral color. And then for the lips, eyeliner, as you can see, I have pretty much potato the same thing but different font. But one of my favorite lip color I've refilled so many times is the MAC Chestnut Brown color. Also have it on my lips. I absolutely love this liner. It's black girl friendly and it has been in my collection for years, and I don't see myself changing. Also from MAC, I have the Cyber World lip pencil. This is more of a mauve color, like deep purple color. I reach for this less and less, and the rest are all brown liners ranging from NYX and Morphe, and I use these specifically for under my eyes. Also in my makeup bag, I have a sharpener because you need a sharpener, especially if you're using lip pencil, eyeliner, and stuff like that. I also keep a gua sha. I think that's what it's called, the roller and then the hand gua sha. This one, I don't know, I should probably be doing it more and more, especially in the morning, to depuff under my eyes and drain some of the water retention. But I don't know, I just bought it because it was pretty. It's in this beautiful rose gold color, but that's what I have in my bag. And lastly, I have the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This has been in my collection for years. I've restocked. This is my all-time favorite setting spray. It works, it keeps my makeup intact. There you have it, beauty. Thank you so much for watching today's video about what's in my makeup bag. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like it, and also subscribe down below. And if you enjoyed these type of content along fashion, beauty, and lifestyle, please do hit the bell notification so you are notified of future upload. Hopefully you get some inspiration in terms of makeup, foundation, products, etc. And if you think we're a shade match and you have any questions, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Also in the comment section, do let me know which product you're currently loving and which one I should definitely give a try. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. Bye. I love autumn color brush. I love autumn color brush. I love autumn color blush.